Hello, Bulanwaya, and welcome. This is Maple coming to you live once again. It is Saturday evening here um, in the US, and I'm here in the comfort of my home in Fairbanks, Alaska. Um, I hope that you've had a wonderful day. I had a full day, and I know it's like, wow, it's 10:48, and it's never too late to show up. Okay, so I welcome you here and thank you for finding time to hear me or listen to me and the things that I share. And so tonight is about waiting won't build the future, faith must move. So if you've been praying for clarity, peace, or a better future for your family, this live is for you. Um, Tonight, I want to talk about something we don't always hear enough. And by the way, if you're watching me for the first time, um, I am registered nurse, still working full time, but I started this online business um, a year, going on to 2 years by May of this year. So it has been a journey, but I'm so glad that I am able to do these lives and to share about the business model that I've started. It is an affiliate, it is a traction marketing, and I use this platform to share, inspire, and tell you there of the options and the possibilities. So faith without movement stays stuck, and waiting for that right moment can quietly delay life God is, inviting you to build. Sometimes um, we we wait for the right moments, but sometimes God just shows up and wants us to take that leap of faith. And you don't have to, know the details yet. You don't have to figure it all out yet. It's taking that step of faith. And so waiting. So the first thing I think four things that I want to share here. Firstly, is waiting feels safe, but it doesn't build legacy. A lot of times we wait and we wait and we are not able to do the things that that you've been wanting to do because you'd rather wait for the perfect moment. And many good people are waiting for confidence, waiting for more money, waiting for life to slow down. But here's the truth: life, rarely gets quieter. Expenses don't pause; they keep climbing. They keep, it just keeps piling, and time keeps moving. Legacy is built by decisions. When we think of it, um, it's like chasing something that you cannot reach because it keeps growing. It's time is just flying, and so here's the thing: legacy is built by decisions and not delays. So that's what I mean by when I shared about waiting feels safe, but it doesn't build legacy. So the second one is faith is not passive, it requires action. Prayers matter, but prayer and preparation is powerful. Not just prayers, prayer and preparation, taking action. So the Bible says faith without works is dead. And that applies to our finances, it applies to time, it applies to our future and opportunities. God opens doors, but we must walk through them. We truly must walk through them. We don't just um, wait. We have to walk through them because those are the doors open for us to walk through and take those leap, that step of faith and see what God can do. And so that leads me to, that ties to my the third point that I'd like to share tonight is start where you are and not where you wish you were. So wherever you are, Start where you are. You don't need to know all the answers. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need confidence first. All you need is willingness, guidance, the courage to start. You know, for me, I didn't begin with confidence. Truly, I didn't. I had no idea. I had no experience. Um, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew in my heart that this was an open door. I took that leap of faith and, never looked back, or there is no regrets at all. So here's the thing: I began with commitment. I built with purpose, not pressure. This isn't about chasing money. This digital business, it's about creating options, breathing room, time with family, peace of mind, and a legacy that outlives us. When we build intentionally, aligned with faith and values, clarity follows because, in anything, um, if it is aligned with faith and values, then it becomes then it is something that is right. That you will feel that nudge in you. You'll feel that that this is the right thing to do. And so, um, I like to share this because it has really helped me and so many others who have started this business journey, not because of building money. Of course, that is part of it, but the most part is learning to embrace the journey and learning to having to change that mindset, building self-confidence through commitment, taking those steps, small steps, and building the business with integrity, with value and faith. And so here's my question for you tonight: what if today is the answer to the prayer that you've been praying? Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Start where you are. Pray, plan, and act. So these are the three things that, three simple steps: pray about it, plan about it, and act on it. And trust God with the rest. I truly believe this because, we don't have to know everything. And so that's all I did. I trusted God with the rest of it. And I'm just, it just amazes me every time, building that legacy now. If it spoke to you, if it has nudged you, if it has reminded you, let's take the next step. Reach out, ask questions. It's okay to be curious. It's okay to be skeptical because there's so many online businesses that are scammy, online businesses that are overnight quick, rich, that promises you quick rich and instant, money back, but not this business journey. It is about building people, helping people live their best lives, and investing in something that will earn through with integrity, faith, and the things that you value, and especially, and that is family, that is your time, that is giving, and also giving back to the community and doing the things that you value, the things that will help others do the same. Here's the question: what are you trusting God with this year? It is, it's January, almost, mid-Jan of 2026. What are you trusting God with this year? And what decisions have you been delaying? The other question is, what would legacy look like for your family? And I truly believe that, yes, we build on faith and trusting in God and knowing our purpose, knowing our journey, that we live a purposeful life, that we live a faith-filled life, fulfilling God's will and the gifts that He has given us. I have learned to use some of those gifts here in this online space. And I'm just thankful that I didn't realize I could do something that is impacting lives, that is sharing my story, and also the things that I have learned in this business journey, that is helping me, that I know can help someone else. So these go lives are just to share about this business model and journey that I have started, and so many of us have, that has really helped us. And it keeps growing for as long as we um, we put in the time, for as long as we believe in that process and what it will, how it will help more people do the same. So waiting won't build the future. Faith must move. So taking that leap of faith and stepping in obedience, stepping with purpose and in faith. So pray, plan, and act. And let's build a legacy together. So I'm so thankful that you are here, just listening out to the things that I have to share. I believe that if you are here, then it is not by mistake that you are here. It is meant for you to hear something that I may have said that has reminded you um, of the prayers that you've been praying for, of the things that you've been holding off and delaying because of maybe fear, because of waiting for that perfect moment. But start where you are, start where you're at, and not where you wish to be. So it will take you there. Commitment will take you there, and then you build that confidence, and then you'll continue, uh, and then you will be able to share it and help others do the same. So um, that is all from me tonight. This is something that I wanted to share today, and I hope that it will encourage someone that you know needs to hear this, like and share this, and continue to show up for yourself. So thank you again. Have a blessed rest of your day, evening, whatever time zone you're watching me from. Reach out if you have questions. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.